wants to make a big impact on Democrat voters, where's the humanitarian aid for our people for 1 month that we were giving to the Gazans for 2 years? The right can be doing so much more for the people to lessen the burden, to help the churches fill their storages of food, because we know that the churches are going to be hit hard. They're going to go out of food like in the first day when the panic hits. It's going to be worse than COVID when it comes to people hoarding stuff at the stores. You're going to have people hurt because people are going to be robbing people for their groceries, robbing people for their money, or their freaking, it's going to be bad. And the right could be doing so much more. Where's the humanitarian aid for our people in our country? And I say this as somebody that feels that I'm more independent than right or left. The right could be doing so much more to lessen the burden. And that would actually, if Trump could get humanitarian aid for the American citizens like they did for the Gazans for the last year or so, those people that are freaking out right now, whether they are abusing the system or not, they will see the right in a different light. They absolutely should be preparing for humanitarian aid. They don't have to capitulate to the left. They don't have to give in to the left's demands in their ransom notes for the 1.5 trillion. But the right could be doing so much more than to just let this all unfold into chaos. They could be getting the humanitarian aid to our people of our country, just like they did for Gaza. And that would bring Trump and this administration into such a better light. More so than allowing things to erupt into chaos and let more shit hit the fan. I really do feel that Trump needs to initiate some movement on this and get some humanitarian aid. Like I said, it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter if these people are abusing it. What matters is the adults that are abusing this are not the burden of the children that are eating the food that the adults are freaking getting with the benefits they're abusing. There 40% of SNAP benefits are going to children because 100% of that 40% of children, 100% of their parents are abusing the system. They're popping out babies like baby machines to get more. But that doesn't mean that those babies need to suffer for the sins of the parents. Trump needs to set up humanitarian aid for our own country for once. I agree with a lot that he's done lately. Primarily all of it. The Epstein files, everybody keeps fucking bringing up. It is what it is right now. We don't know where that's going, if it's going to go anywhere. They could be, building up cases against people. That's why they haven't released shit yet. But that's on us as a society, because Trump did campaign on the Epstein files, but he never said that he was going to have it done in the first year. He never gave a deadline for when he planned on having it done, like everything else that he has done that's been good for the fucking world. And people gotta understand that. He's just now on first year in office. You expect something like that to just be within 6 months of the first year? Let's release everything. Yeah, there's probably a lot of political shit that they want to probably not put out in public right now, but they could be, you know, they could. I'm running a bit of defense. Yes, they could be just building cases. I mean, think about it. They're going after Obama and Clinton pretty hard the past few months, and they were involved with with Diddy and with Epstein because the witness that shot up the Trump casino and hotel in Florida back in, I think it was 2018, he mentioned the Clintons and Obama. He mentioned in his interrogation that they were part of some cult. But anyway, I feel that Trump right now could pull some numbers if he were to initiate humanitarian aid for at least a month in November while dealing with this, instead of just letting it blow up into chaos. Help our people like you helped Gazans. You know, Israel, we fucking helped you out quite a bit with the humanitarian aid to the people of Gaza. We did that to help bring a peace to the Middle East. Now it's time to return the favor and help our people. This would be nothing but a net positive for everybody. For Trump, Trump will look better in the eyes of the Democratic voters when they can't say shit if Trump initiates some kind of humanitarian effort to help the people during the month of November. Whether it be giving money to the churches to make sure their storages are full, or bringing in some kind of, the humanitarian aid like they did in Gaza for the month of November. It's fucking Thanksgiving. Let's give people a reason to be thankful for our president and our, administration. And if Israel chooses to jump in and help a humanitarian aid for the United States citizens during this government shutdown, that'll give them some credit and some, eye-opening. Maybe if they do it, it's only for PR. But doesn't really fucking matter whether or not it's for PR. At least the people are gonna have food. At least the people will be able to eat Thanksgiving dinner.